What's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Mary the cat from the movie The Aristocats. Now for this pixel art, we're going to be using some black, some white, some pink, and then some light blue wool. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe. If you haven't, go ahead and click that notification bell. And yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so let's get started. We're gonna begin by placing 6 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're gonna skip 2 spaces and we're gonna go up by 2. So make sure you guys have this for the beginning of your Mary from the Aristocrats. Then what we're gonna do next is that on this left side, we're gonna go up by 3. And then we're gonna have 4 black wools going to the right with 1 more black wool on the top left. And that's going to be one of her paws from the movie The Aristocrats. So I'm really happy with this pixel art so far. It's going to look great. So let's keep it going. What we're going to do next is that we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we are going to have 2 black wools going to the left again. So we have those 2 sets of 2 going to the left. Then right on this side, we need to have 1, 2, and 3. And over here, what we're going to do is that we are going to have 2 black wools going to the left. So let's take a step back, pause it if you need to. This is what you need to have so far for your Mary from the Aristocrats. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to go down here. And we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And then again, another 2 black wools going down. Then we need to have a diagonal black wool. And then on this ground floor level, we are going to have 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to skip a block, and on the second block, we're going to go up by 2, and then have a diagonal black wool. Now, on this left side, we're going to go up by 3, so 1, 2, 3, with a diagonal black wool. Now remember, every so often, I'm going to be taking a step back, and I would definitely recommend using that opportunity to hit pause, just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. That way we can keep the video moving kind of quickly, and this doesn't take like 2 hours, because this is a big build, so we can't take all day doing this. So yeah, if you feel like I'm going too fast, please hit pause, but I am going to make sure that I'm not going way too fast, you know? We're going to find a happy medium. Now what we're going to do next is that up here to the right, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do next is that over here, we're going to have 12 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So make sure you guys have those 12 black wools going to the left. Then on this left side, we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then down and on the right, we're going to go down by 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left with 4 across the bottom floor. We're going to skip a block and we're going to go up by 2. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool with 3 black wools going up on the left side. And then we're going to have 3 black wools, but they're going to be in this funky little shape, just like so. Then we're going to go up by 2 black wools on the left side. And we're going to do it again, another 2 black wools up on the left side. Let's take a step back, make sure you guys have this so far, pause it if you need to. Now what we're gonna do next is that over here we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool, and then we're gonna have 3 black wools to the left, and then we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the right, Then we're going to have one diagonal black wool going down and to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have two black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have three black wools going to the right. Then we're going to go back up here to this two black wools, and we're going to have one diagonal black wool. Then we're going to have two black wools going to the right, a diagonal black wool, and two more black wools going to the right. Now, do you guys see these two diagonal black wools? Well, below it, we're also going to have another two black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have three black wools going to the right. And then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 13 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. So make sure you guys have that. Now we're going to jump from this section down here, and we're going to have three diagonal black wools going up and to the left. And if it touched, that means you've done it correctly. Now we're going to go up here, and we're going to have one black wool and then one diagonal black wool. Now let's take a big step back. Pause it if you need to. This is going to be the base of our Mary from the Aristocats. I know it looks funny, but it's going to look absolutely great once we're done and we get a lot more detail in here. But we're just working on her little paws, so make sure you guys have that. Alright, so we're going to continue. We're going to go over here to this three black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have two more black wools going to the left. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool. And then two more black wools going to the left. So once again, go to where these three black wools are. Then you're going to have two to the left, one diagonal, two to the left. And then you're going to go up and you're going to add three black wools to the left. Then you're going to go down and add three black wools to the left. And then we're going to have two diagonal black, actually no, we're going to have three diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So make sure you guys have those three diagonals going up and to the left. And then we're going to have two diagonals going up and to the right. Then we're going to have two black wools going to the right. Then we're going to go up and have three black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have two diagonal black wools, but they need to be like this. So you're going to like go to the right and then one to the left. So make sure you guys have those two diagonals. Then we're going to have three black wools on this left side going up. Then we're going to drop down where these three black wools are on the bottom. And we need to have five black wools going to the right below it. So once again, you're going to have one, then 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what we're going to do is that we're going to have one diagonal black wool going to the right. And then you're going to have two black wools going up on the right. And again, another two black wools going up on the right. Then you're going to have two diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So make sure you guys have that so far. Pause it if you need to. Then what we're going to be doing next is that right above this black wool, you're going to place 8 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, cool. Now, after those 8 black wools going to the left, what we need to do is that we need to have 2 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 4 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. With 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the right, but we are counting this as one of those. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now what we need to do is that over here, we need to have 1 diagonal black wool going down. And then we need to add 2 black wools going down with one black wool on the left, so you end up with a weird shape like that. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. I know it looks strange, but it's going to start making a lot of sense in just a couple more blocks. So what we're going to do is that you guys remember just 8 black wools. Well, now we need to make a diagonal black wool. Then we're going to go to this diagonal. We're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 15 black wools going to the right. So we're going to have 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. So make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool, but first make sure that you finish this row of 15. Then below this diagonal, we're going to have 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up by 2 on the right side. Up by 2 again on the right side. And then we're going to go up by 2 again on the right side, but this time it's going to have 1 black wool going to the left on the top. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left, so you end up with a little square like that there. Then we're going to drop down and have another 2 black wools going to the left, and again another 2 black wools going to the left. So make sure you guys have this shape like so. And now we're going to finish doing like the tail and the butt and the lower back half of the cat. So that's what we're going to do. So you're going to go to this 2 black wools, and you're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to go up and add 4 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to go up and we're going to add 8 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now after those 8s, we're going to go up by 4 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up by 2, so 1, 2. And then we're going to go to the right by 2, and again to the right by 2. Then you're going to have 8 black wools going to the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now after those 8 black wools going to the right, you're going to have 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you guys have those 4 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. Then we're going to go down by 5 on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go down by 2 on the left side. And then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. Below that, we're going to go to the left by 2, so 1 and 2. And then below that, going to the left, we're going to go by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then over here, we need to add 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left, and that's going to be the tail. So let's take a big step back and admire that luscious tail. So make sure you guys have that. Then following that up, what we're going to do is that we're going to go over here where these 3 black wools are at. And we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down into the right from the middle. Then you're going to go down by 3 black wools on the right. Then we're going to go down by 8 black wools on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go down by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And that's gonna be the bottom outline of our Mary from the Aristocrat. So I would definitely recommend to pause it if you need to. This would be a great little stopping point so far before we start building her head, which is gonna be kind of complicated if I'm being honest. So yeah, this would be a great little stopping point. Maybe go use the bathroom, go eat a snack, and then come back when you're ready to continue. Alright, so let's continue. We're gonna go up to the top left of our cat so far, and what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do part of her bow. She has kind of this like bow thing going on. So for that, we're gonna grab our black wool, and we're gonna add 2 black wools going to the left right here. So make sure you add those 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool, and then we're gonna have 2 black wools going up. So make sure you add those 3 little things to it. So far, pause it if you need to. Alright, so what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna go up by 12 black wools on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So make sure you guys have those 12 black wools going up on the left side. Then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna stop what we're doing and we're gonna move to the right here. And we're gonna have 4 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the left, like so. And then on this second diagonal, we're gonna drop down and we're gonna have 2 black wools shooting to the left, like so. Then we're gonna go up by 2 black wools right from this diagonal area. So we're gonna go up by 2, and then we're gonna move to the left and we're gonna go up by 2. And then we're gonna finish this up by going up by 2 black wool. So let's take another step back, and we have done this part of the bow. Now we're actually gonna start working on the head of our Mary from the Aristocats. So we're gonna go up here where we last left off, and now we're gonna go up by 4 on the left side. So here we go. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 diagonal black wool going to the left, and then we're gonna go to the right by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna have 2 black wools to the right, another 2 black wools to the right, and then we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, and we're gonna have 3 diagonal black wools going to the right, like so. What a mess. There you go. Make sure you guys have that so far. Even I confused myself for a little bit. But once again, you're gonna have 2 to the left, and then you're gonna have 3 to the right. Then on this left side, we're gonna go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go up by 2 on the right. And then up by 2 on the right. And then we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the right, like so. We're gonna drop down and have another 2 black wools going to the right. Now here, we're gonna have another 2 black wools going to the right, but it's gonna be different because we're gonna have 1 more black wool on the lower left. So it ends up with this weird shape. There's a lot of those shapes like in every pixel art. It's just strange. Alright, cool. So now what we're gonna do is that below, in this section, we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools going to the right. Then we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the right. Then below it, we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the left. And then below this 2 black wools on the right side, we're gonna go to the right by 3. So 1, 2, and through. Can we get there? Oh my god, what's going on? Alright, 3, there we go. I don't know why that was so difficult. But yeah, make sure you guys have that for her left ear. And now we're gonna go back up here. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools going to the right. And then over here, we're going to go to the right by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks. One of them is going to go to the right, and then the other one's going to go to the left. Then on this left side, we're going to go up by 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. With 2 black wools on the top going to the right. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then we're going to have 2 black wools to the right. Then over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And then here, we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right, but it's going to be connected. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the right side, so we're left with a big square. Make sure you guys have that. And now we're going to do the top. We're going to go to this diagonal, and on the right side, we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause it if you need to. This part's kind of confusing, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. Then we're going to go to the right by 2 black wools on the top. Then we're going to go down by 2 on the right. And then down by 3 on the right. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do 3 black wools right on the bottom. So it almost looks like an upside down letter T. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the right side. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the left side. Then below this, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. And now this part is going to be a little bit confusing, so we're just going to add a temporary block. And then we're going to place a black wool on the top, on the left, on the bottom, and let's take out the temporary block so you're left with something that resembles this. Let's take a big step back, pause it if you need to. This would actually be a fantastic little stopping point. Now if you don't need to stop, we can continue building. We're going to grab our black wool, we're going to go to this 1 black wool, and then below it we're going to go 2 black wools to the right. Then we're going to go 1 diagonal black wool, then 3 black wools to the right. And then we're going to go up and go 7 blocks of our black wool to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then what we're going to do is that below those 7, we're going to go 2 black wools to the right. Then we're going to drop down and add 4 black wools to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to go down by 2 black wools on the left. Now we need to switch to our white this time. And to the left of the last black wool that we placed, we're going to add 3 white wools and a black. Then a diagonal black wool going to the left. And above this black wool, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. So now let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far. I'm going to take a bigger step back than usual, just so that we can get the entire top part like so. Pause it if you need to. If you don't, we can continue. We're going to go to this 2 black wools that we have here. And then below that, we're going to go and add 3 black wools on the left side. Then we're going to add 3 black wools going down on the right side. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 4 diagonal black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have that. Pause it if you need to. Then we are going to have 3 black wools, but they're going to be in this shape. I hate making this shape. Well, I don't hate it, but it's just all over the place. So make sure you guys have those 3 black wools like so, coming from your 4 diagonals. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools to the left. So make sure you guys have this. We need to finish the ear. So we're going to jump back up here where these 2 black wools are at. And on the right side, we're going to go down by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the left, we're going to go down by 2. So 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. And then finally, we are going to have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So make sure you guys have that. Now let's take a big step back. We are almost done, guys. The final steps are now just going to be to do the detail in her face, and then we just have to fill her in. But look at that. We've done such a good job so far. So I would definitely recommend to pause it here if you need to. Alright, so now it's time to add some detail to her face. So what we're going to do is that, do you guys see these 2 black wools? I'm going to start zooming in slowly so you can find it on your screen as well. We're going to grab our white, and we're going to add 1 white wool right below it. So right there, make sure you add that 1 white wool like that. And then we're going to grab our black, and below it, we're going to add 2 black wools to the right. Then we're going to drop down and add another 2 black wools to the right. That's going to be one of her whiskers. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. To the right of this black wool, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to add 3 black wools to the right. We're going to grab our light blue, and we're going to add 2 rows of 3 light blues. And then we're also going to go down by 3 light blues there. So make sure you guys have this so far. We're going to grab our black, and then on the right of this light blue, we're going to go down by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in this big gap, we're going to add 2 rows of 3 black wools going down just like that. Then what we're going to do again is that we're going to go to this middle block here, and we're going to place 3 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to drop down and add another 3 black wools going to the left. Now we're going to go up and add 4 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to go up and add 2 black wools to the left. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. I know this part's kind of confusing, so I'm going to go a little bit slower, but we still are going to keep this video going a little bit quickly. Right, then we're going to go back to this section here, and we're going to add 3 black wools in this shape. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Then below it, we're going to place 5 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 block sticking out on the bottom right. Then we're going to go up and add 5 black wools on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Let's take a step back. It's going to be one of her eyes and whiskers. And now it's time to start building her mouth and her cute little nose. So for that, we're going to go where we had this 1 black wool that we added. And now we're going to have to add 3 black wools going to the right below it, like coming up from this corner. We're actually going to grab our pink wool, so it's easier to see what we're going to do. And we're just going to add 3 pink wools in this shape. And then we're going to add 3 black wools in this shape, like it's basically the opposite. So make sure you guys have that. Then below this pink, we're going to add 1 black. And then 2 white wools. Then on the left of the white wool that we just added, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools. So now let's take a big step back. Pause it if you need to. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to add 1 black wool to the right of this pink. And then above this pink, we're going to add 6 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to drop down and have 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 diagonal black wools going to the right. So make sure you guys have this part so far. Now we're going to go back to this middle section. And right in this black wool, we're going to add 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to switch to our pink. And we're going to add, 2 rows of 3 pink wools. Then we're going to grab our black. We are going to place 2 black wools on this left side, 2 black wools on this right side. And then we're going to do 3 on the top. We're going to add 3 white wools and 3 more black wools on the top. So make sure you guys have that for her cute little nose. Then what we're going to do is that over here, we're going to skip 3 spaces. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th block, we're going to place 8 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have those 8 black wools going to the right, and that there's a gap of 3 right here. Then on the right of this 8 black wools going to the right, we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the right. And we're going to drop down and have another 2 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going to the right. Now we're going to go back up here where we added this row of 8 black wools. And then above this, we're going to add a row of 10 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the right. Now we're going to grab our light blue, and we're going to skip 2 spaces above this row of 10, and on the 3rd block, we're going to make a cube out of 4 light blues. Then we're going to add 1 more light blue on the right, and then above that light blue, we're going to place 4 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to grab our black, and then right here, we're going to do 3 rows of 3 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3, that's your first row. 1, 2, 3, that's your second row. And 1, 2, 3, that's your 3rd row. Then we're going to go to the right, and in the middle here, we're going to go up by 3 black wools. So 1, 2, and 3. Then above this black, we're going to go to the left by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to place 2 black wools here, and then we can take a big step back because we're pretty much done. Now all that we have to do is start filling in our Mary from the Aristocats. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and fill in the pink, and I'll be right back. But let me tell you what you guys are going to fill in. You're going to fill in this section here, then this part, this part, this part of the bow, the part of her ear, and then this other part of the bow. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in, and then I'll tell you what to do again. So I'll be right back. Alright, awesome, and that should be all of the pink that we're going to be using for our pit solar. So let me take a step back so you can see exactly where you need to fill it in. Remember, oh, I missed a block, look at that. So yeah, make sure that you fill in the bow with some pink, and the inside of her ears with some pink as well. And that's going to be all the pink. And now we need to fill in the entire rest of Mary from the Aristocats with some white wool. So that's going to take a while. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. But yeah, just make sure to fill in the rest of her Mary with some white wool, and I'll be back when that's done. And there we go. We are finally done with Mary from the Aristocats. Now, if you guys enjoyed building this pit star with me, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Go ahead and click that notification bell so you're notified when we make a new video. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. It's been a while since we made a pit star this big, but you know what? We might start making more. If you want me to, let me know down in the comments, and we'll see you real soon in the next video.